The warm-up sequence, beginning at the top of the body, moving down, and finishing with the spinal roll, is essential. Mechanical performance will be of no value. Attention must be paid to the sensations of weight in the feet and the vertical alignment of the body, the seichusen, so that ears, shoulders, hips and ankles are held in line and the chin kept level. In this way, as each joint in turn is mobilized, the alignment becomes clearer and the contact with the floor stronger. The connection between the inner and outer body is maintained by keeping the tongue lightly touching the roof of the mouth and through a gentle drawing back of the navel. Shoken, the small sphere or small circulation, involves the strengthening of the power system within the central line, the seichusen. This power originates in the feet, is drawn through the tanden and up into the spine. The power is developed by a series of narrow squatting actions that free its flow in the inner, outer, front and back sections of the legs. Between each squatting action, Uddiyana is performed. Uddiyana, upward flying, is a drawing back of the abdominal area equally above and below the navel that creates the correct suction for the tanden to draw the power of the inhalation. It must be learned directly from a knowledgeable teacher. In the shoken, the arms are not used for projection. They are used for balance, to trigger abdominal pressure, and modulate the breathing rhythm in concert with the squatting actions. When the power in the squats is sufficiently free and strong, and the mind sufficiently steady and clear, the Kiko sequence can be learned. Kiko, energy work, is the conscious cultivation of the power of energy in the Tanren. This manifests as a large pressured ball within the lower abdomen. This ball must be developed evenly. The legs are confined in static stances. The hands and fingers are used to sensitize the mind to the flow of energy to and from the Tanren along the main yin and yang channels. The yin Kiko is governed by the inhalation. The yin, nurturing power, draws inwards along the inner arms, inner legs, and the front of the torso. The governing mudra or hand position is the lotus palm. The yang Kiko is governed by the exhalation. The yang, dynamic, projecting power, moves outwards along the back of the torso, the outer legs, and the outer arms. The governing mudra is the dragon's mouth. When the flow of energy through the limbs is sufficiently strong and the mind sufficiently tuned to these flows, the Daiken can be learned. Daiken, the great sphere or great circulation, involves strengthening the full flow of power out through the limbs and back to the center. This principle of movement, Enke-sen, is most clearly expressed in the circular movements of swordsmanship. This form is practiced by all students of the Fudokan Dojo as the basis for correct posture, shisei, and power production in swordsmanship. It can be practiced with the short steel tetsubo or with the large wooden tanrenbo. This sequence may also be practiced by itself as a way of creating a strong, flexible, coordinated body and a steady, responsive, and creative mind.